definitely ice lolly weather, isn't it? Ice lolly weather or not, I've got some sewing that needs doing. Not fun sewing today. Practical, this needs to be done kind of sewing. A friend of mine is a short person. Well, he's not terribly tall. And he works in overalls. And they only make overalls for big, tall men. So his overalls need taking up. He's been asking me to do them for weeks. But he's brought them to me today and needs them for tomorrow morning. So even, to be fair, even if he brought them to me weeks ago and they needed to be doing by tomorrow morning, I'd be doing them today because that's the kind of person I am. Hello, I'm Tracy. I'm the Somerset Sewist. I've also got some trousers of my own that I bought recently. I'm short, I'm only 5'3". They don't make trousers that fit people that are 5'3". So I need to take my own trousers up. So I thought we could have a little session doing a couple of pairs of trousers, but in very different ways. So I'm going to finish this lolly and then I'll get on with it. I found a really good match for the thread. I have folded it over twice and pinned it, but I'm going from the outside because sometimes it knots at the back no matter what I do. So I want it doesn't have to look brilliant, but it has to look good enough. Don't know quite why I put my pins away, but there we are. There we are. That's one trouser leg very nicely, neatly done. Probably far neater than needs really, but I'm not letting anything go out of my sewing room looking a mess. So I'm happy with that. I've just got to do the other leg and then I'm going to start on my slightly nicer trousers. My slightly more delicate trousers need taking up by 6.5 inches, would you believe? I really am short. So what I'm going to do with these is cut them off about here, do one fold, machine sew, and then do the second fold and hand sew, because I haven't got any particularly well matching thread this is the closest I've got, and let's be honest, that's not close enough to show. So, and I'm not going to go out and get new thread for trousers that cost me a tenner. So there we are. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them off, machine sew once, and then hand sew the second part. Right, it's all pinned, it's folded up just singly. I'm just going to whiz round very quickly. I forgot to mention when I did the work trousers that I've taken off the little toolbox, so I've got my free arm, so I got a little bit more freedom with putting the leg around it, although these are quite wide legs, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah. So that's that leg done round once, and definitely the right decision to not do it so this thread shows, because it is quite noticeable. Anyway, I'm going to do the other leg and then come back and show you the last bit. I'm trying to decide which thread is the least noticeable out of all of these to do the hand stitching. I'm having to think. I think it's the dark one that disappears the most. Well, that's the one I've decided to use because I think it's the one that fades the most into the fabric out of the three greens that I've got to hand. So that's the one I am going to use. I've got my needles handy. They're always difficult to pull out, aren't they? Got there in the end. Right. Right, I've started off by doing a couple of stitches into this. And I'm just going to fold it over double because I know that's exactly what I want. And then start with a couple of very strong stitches here inside where it's not going to show. There we go. And then work my way along, folding it double, and then I'm just going to pick up a teeny bit and then go up and then go down and pick up a teeny bit and then go across and up and then pick up a teeny bit and then go across and then up And then keep doing this until the end, getting the occasional knot in my thread as you do. And then undoing it. There we go. And that will have a much nicer finish. There you go. Show you really close up. Is it focusing? Yes. You can barely see. You can just see a little dent really where the stitches are. So I'm going to carry on doing that until the end. Right, I'm halfway through, so in this leg, and I just thought I'd say, at the beginning, yeah, I did a few extra stitches, and now I'm halfway through. I don't know whether it's the inside or the outside, I really don't mind. I'm just going to do, I'm not going to break thread, but I am just going to do a couple of little knots, because with the best will in the world, hems fall down, and if my hem starts to fall down one way or the other, I only then have half a hem to redo. So it's worth, you know, the saying, a stitch in time saves 9. I've just done a couple of little extra stitches and a knot, and now I'm going to carry on my way around the last half. Right, I have very nearly finished, so done the last half, a couple of final little stitches, and a little knot or 2, and then pull the thread through and cut the thread very close, and that is one very neatly hemmed trouser leg. Very pleased with that. So I will get on and do the other leg. All finished on the second leg. So quite pleased. I wouldn't have got my trousers out and done them had it not been for my neighbour asking me to do his. It kind of forced me to get my act together and get my trousers that have been waiting a week and a half now for me to do them. I even forgot and put them on the other day, planning to wear them, and then realised that I still needed to take them up, but that still didn't make me do them. You know, it's one of those jobs that you just kind of get around to doing when you get around to doing, and not necessarily quickly enough. So never mind, it's done now. So I've done 2 pairs of trousers, really pleased they're done. Trousers for a neighbour, he'll be happy they're done for him to go to work tomorrow. I've got another pair of trousers to wear, plain pair rather than the leopard print that I've got quite a lot of. So I've got more options I can wear different tops with, so that's nice. Any of you delay the kind of boring jobs? I know I'm terrible. I really do, but never mind. It's done. It's good. I'm happy. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd also subscribe. I am growing little bit by little bit, and I'm very happy. I'm still enjoying doing YouTube, so I'm going to stick around, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.